Hi everybody, this is Mrs. McCrary, and we are just going to do the introduction video. We're just going to be looking at what we're going to be talking about in life science. Alright, so you can see in your course, you have my information, you've got my email and my phone. I'm available most of the day, although if you can email me, that is my first preferred method, and then texting, and then if you really need something, you can of course go ahead and call. Alright, so let's look at what we're going to be talking about in this course. So, God has created an amazing world, but not an empty one. God chose to create a variety of life to fill his world. In this class, we will learn about the different kinds of life that God made, from plants, animals, microbes, and germs, all the way to his culmination of humans. We will discuss the wondrous ways he created to maintain life, the processes needed to sustain life, and our responsibility as stewards of his world to protect life. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the format of the Wittenberg classes in the tabs. We've got each week has its own tab. You'll find what you need to read highlighted in red. And then if you have an assignment, anything that needs to be written down, that'll be highlighted in purple. And if there's a video, that will be noted in blue, and it'll give you the top of the week will tell you what we're going for, those objectives, the things that you should be able to do by the end of the week. So for this first week, we want to know what the qualifications of life science are, the branches of life science, and the importance of word use in the study of life science. So some of these words are going to be really specific that we're talking about. For example, our next objective is define life. That can cover a lot of different ideas, so we're going to be really specific about how we use our words in this class. And then you can see each day it tells you exactly what we're going to be doing, and goes on like that through the rest of the course. So let's take a quick look at our syllabus. You see that there. Okay, so again, the course description is the same as what we read before. You can read through the overview and grading. Basically everything is going to be due at the end of the day on Friday, unless something else specifically is noted. I do have on here late assignments will be lowered 1 letter grade after the first 48 hours, so it is definitely to your advantage. Even if you can't get something done on time, still go ahead and get it done, because it definitely will benefit you to still complete that assignment. The assignments are provided so that you fully internalize the material, and so it definitely is helpful for you to go ahead and finish those. And then in our outline, again, these are similar to other outlines you've had for other Wittenberg courses, so we should be pretty familiar. We've got our objectives and readings over here to the left, and then if you have a lecture, that'll be in the middle, and then any assignments, discussions, quizzes, notes that need to be done will be over here. So we've got a bit of reading this week, but not too much. Next week we go ahead and start jumping in on plants and plant cells, and between weeks 2 and 3 we're going to be working on a plant cell model, along with your regular discussions and quizzes. Week 4 we turn over to animals, and we're not going to be doing a model of an animal cell, but we are going to be working on labeling the parts of an animal cell. So that is going to be due on week 5. Again, more readings. Week 6, talking about inheritance and biology and genes, things like that. 7, we go into germs and microbes. Week 8, we start talking about humans and kind of the process of birth and what happens before birth and all of the issues that go along with that. Week 9, again, talking about kind of into that whole evolution of humans or creation of humans, depending on the secular or creationist viewpoint. So we'll be discussing those. issues. Week 10, again, more about genetics and inheritance, those kinds of things, talking about DNA and cell replication and passing traits on to the next generation. Week 11, we are then going into the topic, the idea of cloning and stem cell research, talking about different viewpoints for those concepts. And then in week 12, talking about a bunch of different things, in vitro fertilization, stem cells again, euthanasia, ventilators and end-of-life questions, and then genetically modified organisms and kind of the progression towards, if we have the technology, is it reasonable, is it ethical to use it for enhanced humans in the future. So that's what we'll be talking about throughout the course of the class. We've got all of our weeks all spread out, and some of those weeks do have quite a bit of reading, so if you find that you are ahead for a week, like this first week we don't have too much as it's the introduction, you might want to go ahead and get started on your readings for other weeks. We will be having our live chats at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you have any questions, always feel free to email me. And otherwise, I will talk to you at the live chat.